still nothing much happening out here, but inside there we understand the probe still ongoing. Some of the prime suspects still giving the final bits of evidence. We understand that the first prosecution could happen today in the afternoon or sometime tomorrow for some of the key suspects that will be identified as most culpable to the suspected 9 billion shillings scandal. We could confirm from some of the sources in there that Richard Duba was arrested sometime last evening in connection with that particular scandal. In the morning, there were reports that police were trying to gain access to Principal Secretary Lillian Bogo Omolo's home. We understand that she later submitted herself to the DCI officers. But what is in confusion, Betty, is whether she's here at the DCI headquarters or at Muthaiga police station, where some of the suspects arrested are said to be held at this particular moment. And we are waiting to see who will make it to the final list of those who the Director of Public Prosecution will be presenting in court. Remember, from the time of arrest, he has 24 hours to produce the said persons in court. Yesterday, he did confirm through his Twitter handle about receiving 10 files for likely suspects that could be charged in connection with the scandal. Remember, the office of the DPP still has the authority to interrogate the files further, either make recommendation to the DCI for further investigation or to close some of the files if the evidence presented therein is not substantive enough to, withhold a prosecution before court. But we will be waiting to see who will be ultimately charged in that particular scandal that has, of course, shocked the nation, so to speak. Remember, sometime last week, 2 persons had moved to the High Court seeking anticipatory bail, that in connection to the media reports that have been ongoing for quite some time in connection with the scandal. But the High Court declined to give the bail. The 2 persons were businessman James Thuita and Nderitu, whom we understand is one of the 15 persons that have been so far arrested by the police in connection with the scandal, as well as Bernard Masiga, who is a senior finance officer in the Ministry of Public Service and Youth and Gender Affairs. And therefore, we'll be waiting to see who else will ultimately be arrested. Remember, the DPP had said that he is seeking some close to 48 persons, not the DPP, but the DCI, in connection with that particular scandal. Remember, as I said, the DPP has the authority to demand for more names or demand for more evidence, or to direct the DCI on what evidence he needs to substantively present those particular cases in court. Remember, this is a routine of events that is not new to Kenya. Just some 2 months ago, some 23 suspects that had been arrested in connection with the infamous 791 million shillings scandal that cost former devolution CS Anne Waiguru her job at what used to be the parent ministry for the National Youth Service were acquitted by court. Remember, that was as a result of what the magistrate there called insufficient evidence to warrant a conviction. And therefore, the country will be looking to see what the new criminal justice system will be doing to, of course, unravel this particular scandal that has shocked the nation, as I said. And therefore, we will be looking keenly to see who are the persons that the DPP will be presenting in court, and if that will be happening today, Betty.